Welcome, everyone. Welcome, whoever's here early, and to the people playing back. Welcome to you guys. I know you're going to watch the whole thing, aren't you? Watch that whole thing. For the first couple minutes, I'm just going to warm up a little bit here, wait for my notification squad to get in here. Just say what's up to Chad there from 5L4H Ranch and Bees. Um, Today's going to be it's either going to be fun or it's going to be a total disaster. But man, it's interesting. So I hope some more people come in here while we watch this. I'm not going to wait too long. Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Wes from Secure Acres Natural Bees in the house. Um, One of my very observant subscribers, I guess, one of my peoples, sent me a video that I didn't never seen anything like it before. Just oh, and I titled this thing reacting to the saltiest beekeeper ever. So I know there's some salty beekeepers out there just got their ears burning and good. Because I mean, I'm salty too, but I ain't this damn salty. All them other salty ones, they're probably stressing. Nah, they ain't stressing over me. But all right, I don't know who's coming in, but I'll get started anyway, just to just get it moving along. And once I'm all done for people watching this on the playback, I'll put a couple timestamps in so you can get to the real meaty part, if there is a meaty part. So for a little background, in case you have no clue what the hell is going on here, a couple weeks ago, I did a reaction to a beekeeping video by Vino Farms. Vino Farms, the guy, I don't know his name, Vino, I guess, made a video, pretty good video, edited nicely, but the story of the video was that he had a lot of bees die over the winter. So he just kind of made a video, showing that. And it wasn't really a big deal. I would have never reacted to it. The only reason that I did was to point out two things. One of those things was that you can you can do bees a certain way, you can treat them and do everything perfectly for a few years or several years and do great. And you can have a lot of living bees in the spring. I never call them survivors. Treating beekeepers don't have survivors, but that's a whole different thing. Um, but you can have a whole lot of survivors, and then you'll have a year where just everything goes south. So that was the first point, just to show that it can happen. It's not just people who don't treat that lose a bunch of bees. It can be other people too. And then that's not really a big, that's not uncommon. But and then the second reason for doing that reaction was just to kind of point out how the guy from Vino Farms kind of threw in a little bit of the blame to some imaginary beekeeper down the road who didn't treat his bees, that may have come in and might bombed his whole apiary. So I wasn't really ragging on the dude. I was just kind of pointing out those things. This dude here, I'm gonna tear him up. He's terrible. Um, so this guy sent me this. So now there's this other guy. I don't know who this guy is. He has a channel. He has way too many subscribers. Um, Never shows his face. I don't know who he is. He doesn't. His comment section is turned off on every single video. So he kind of goes off on goes off on everybody and everything, and no one can say anything to the guy. You can't even say nice video or yeah, you're a little bit screwed up, but and he's not necessarily a bad beekeeper. He seems to have a lot of bees, does well with keeping them alive. And even now, I noticed Chad's in here. I remember Chad even kind of kind of like saying, "Hey, go check this guy out." I think I checked him out then and thought it was okay, but not good enough to subscribe to him. And now I definitely don't want to subscribe to him. Um, so you can't contact him in any way. There's no email. There's nothing. But I found a way to get something to him. So I scrolled through probably 1,200 comments on the Vino Farm video, and I found one of his comments, and I replied to it. I said, "Hey, first of all, turn on your comments." And then I told him I was going to be reacting to this video, so maybe he'll pop in. Maybe I'll pull him up. Um, I doubt that's going to happen. So yeah, Chad subbed to this guy. Obviously, you probably saw the video. I mean, whatever. And as you're saying here, he probably does have good info probably. Um, oh yeah. Well, we'll watch this video. It's really short. It's 1 minute and 49 seconds. So we'll probably watch it a few times if people pop in and they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm trying to think. Was there anything else I wanted to say before I played this video? Oh, so I kind of am probably gonna chop this video up a little bit, but then I thought after watching it several times and several of his other videos that something's a little loose somewhere. So I can't be that hard on the guy. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try not to, but there's something loose. So maybe he's not totally to blame for this for this whatever. um, so he's a complete ass. Chad says he's not half of an ass. He's the complete whole ass. And I'm sure he has some pointers. Isn't I don't know. It's all over the place. It's just something. Let's watch it one time really quick, and then I'll probably play it again if more people come in. If he comes in, dude, if you're in here, I told you I'm coming in to say something. But you got to show your face. I'm not having somebody hiding. All right, so let me share this screen. I'm going to try to cover the title of the channel, or hopefully it just doesn't show up. If it shows up and you know who it is, whatever. Where was it? Right here. Blue. There it is. I'll make it a little bigger. Okay. At least to me, I can't tell if you can see that. Oh, so the comedy of this video starts right at the beginning. Within the first second. It's funny because everybody knows the word Vino, the name Vino, but this dude is a comical genius because he goes right in with Vino Farms. He calls the poor guy Vino Farms. Let me make sure my volume is turned up here. So just in case you missed that part, and then we'll just play the rest of it. I'll try to pause it if there's a good part.
Hey, Vino Farm. Only one hive survived? Are you sure? Did your hives get burned up? Were they destroyed somehow? Don't you kind of mean only one colony survived? Are you really that stupid? Okay.
All right, so there you go. Yeah, he holds nothing back, as Chad's saying. And the sad thing is, or just the thing is, I kind of agree with a little bit of what he's saying. Not calling somebody stupid. That's stupid to do that. And that that weird thing that he says about did your hives get burned up? I don't even know what that's about. But and why am I even doing this whole stupid thing? It's because beekeepers and people on YouTube, I guess, you're gonna have these people, these kind of really horrible trolls and just terrible people, and you got to just say something to them or do something about it. Don't just let people walk all over you. He calls them stupid. Has an accent that I recognize. It sounds like like southern New York, northern Pennsylvania. I knew some people that talk with that exact accent. So I'm guessing he's in Pennsylvania. Let's play the rest of this or some more of this.
Come on. You have that many subscribers and people watching your videos? Oh my god, you are an idiot. I lost one colony during the winter. One colony died. I currently have 77 colonies. I've had queen issues because of toxic chemicals.
All right. Okay, so he's in Michigan, I guess. So I'm way off, but I'm sure he'd been to Pennsylvania. So we're not going to say anything about his yard configuration. He's got basically a perimeter of bees around his house, right up next to each other. But it goes in again on the poor guy Vino about calling him an idiot and says he has 77 hives or something. Hives. His big pet peeve today seemed to be about people calling colonies hives. And it is kind of lazy, but people are going to do it. I bust everybody's ass for doing that all the time. Um, hey, what's up? What's up, Adrian? Yo. Let's play a little more of this terrible video. Let me make it big here.
I currently have 18 colonies in another location. When they get large enough, I move them to thin them out. Yesterday, I watched a queen have spasms. I put her in a cage in the frame with some of her workers, and I knew the next day she'd be dead. Sure enough, this morning I opened it up and checked, she was dead. Toxic chemicals was killing my honeybees and my queens. So I lose colonies. I don't lose hives.
All right. Um, he then I don't know if the rest of the video is even relevant. He kind of goes off on toxic chemicals and that kills his bees, but somehow he only lost one colony over the winter time, which is good, I guess. You want to keep bees alive. He's been keeping bees alive, but then they die from toxic chemicals, which is ironic to blame toxic chemicals while putting a mask on or a respirator to fog your hives to death. But that's that's just me. Um, yeah, yeah. You call them a hive, call them a colony. I mean, I joke around. I say, people call me, oh, I got a beehive in my tree. I'm like, you have an actual box hanging out of your tree. It's a colony, but yeah. Let me see. I don't know if there's much more on this video to listen to. Were you guys able to hear it the way I played it? It sounded kind of quiet. Just let me know. Play the rest of this.
All you beekeepers that keep saying you're losing your hives, you're a bunch of stupid morons, okay? God, the people in this country are that stupid. Why would anybody want to follow somebody that lost most all of their honeybees except for one colony, not one hive, one colony? Oh my God, you guys are pathetic.
Oh man. Okay, yeah. So you guys are pathetic. All you guys. um I did get a glimpse of him there in the reflection on the window, so he does like to wear bright orange shirts. That was the first time I noticed that. Yeah, just goes on about everybody being just so stupid. Oh yeah. He's God's gift to bees, this guy. Um, yeah, I don't, yeah, that's why I didn't want to pick on him personal, like him as a human being, I guess he may have some issues. He may have had a situation. I don't know. But let me just see. Is there anything else here? I was hoping it would. Oh, oh. Let me put this up big.
Oh, you want to see some bees? That make you guys happy if I show you some bees? Here's one of my smaller colonies. See? I keep the colonies going. When it gets cold at night, I bring them in because the environment is full of toxic chemicals. It's hard on.
Yeah, so I guess when it gets cold, he brings in 77 colonies into his house. I don't know how, or into something, puts them all right back exactly where they went. That's some beekeeping right there, if you can do that. I haven't lost a hive over winter, so if that makes me a moron for accidentally saying hi, yeah, I mean, I just say it so much that you're almost never gonna catch me slipping calling a colony a hive just because I'm weird like that. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm not poking fun. I mean, I can poke fun at people. I mean, if they're kind of in on it and can poke fun back, this guy, I would have said something in his comment section. I would have just said, "Dude, what's up with you?" But I couldn't because he doesn't allow comments. I've never seen something like that. I don't know what you would call someone who takes a lot of shots and then doesn't take anything back, like just won't even give you the option to say anything back. I don't know what you call that, but I'm trying not to poke fun at him. Not real. I could be brutal. I mean, I can. Damn, everybody's screaming here. Let me see. Is there anything left on here?
Honeybees. Okay, thank you.
I love that ending. That ending. I love that. Thank you. I love that. I got to do that one. I think I'm gonna steal that from. That'll be my tribute to this channel, that channel. Um, Looks like he puts him in a sunroom in a heated garage, constantly moving his boxes. Yeah, I didn't say it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's not lazy. I watched a ton of his videos, um, just to see what the heck's up with this dude. But I also didn't even on purpose say hives just now. Yeah, you say hives. It's a no big deal. Like for me, it's like I don't know. New people do it a lot too. I try to when I'm talking to somebody newer. I say, hey, just don't make it difficult. This is a colony. The box is a hive. I'm not gonna stress it. It's like a chain that can be broken. Like I don't call my hive tool scraper or something else. They're just so different. A hive and a colony, especially when someone tells me there's a hive in my wall or or there's a hive in my tree. Hickory Hives in the house. What's up? Now I think Hickory Hives is the guy down the road from my one bee yard that I met a couple weeks ago, right? Is that you? Because I realized that that road is called Hickory something, Hickory Lane or Hickory Street. And I said, wait a second, that might be Hickory Hives. And those bees are, oh my god, I'm going there tomorrow to tear those hives apart. You're not getting all my swarms this year. I forget your first name, but the guy from Hickory Hives was like, I caught like 15 swarms last year. I was like, and you're right down the road. probably probably got a lot of my little bugs. I'm gonna try to keep them because I got a lot of new quarters to fill. So today, I forget your name. today. I don't know if you saw the first part, but we're watching this really rancid video by who I call the saltiest beekeeper alive. I can't think of anybody saltier. That's pretty bad. Oh, Jason. Oh, you're gonna share some of my bees back? I think. Yeah, let's play it again. It's kind of comical. I'm gonna give this guy the last couple few views. I'm just gonna let it play once all the way through. It's only a minute and 49 seconds. Actually, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to get in trouble. I'll play it a little bit and then I'll cut it off.
Hey, Vinyl Farm.
Vinyl Farms.
Only one hive survived? Are you sure? Did your hives get burned up? Were they destroyed somehow? Don't you kind of mean only one colony survived? Are you really that stupid? Oh, come on. You have that many subscribers and people watching your videos? Oh my God, you are an idiot. I lost one colony during the winter. One colony died. I currently have 77 colonies. I've had queen issues because
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the whole thing again. Let me just erase this whole thing. Let me remove that. Let me stop. Oh wait, I don't want to kick myself off. So yeah, that was that video. Just a quick reaction. Kind of like because you can't say anything on his comment section. Hopefully, when he finally does see my reply to his comment, he'll come over here, watch this, and light me up, and then I'm gonna relight him back up because I do that. I don't care. This is my channel. Yeah, he's vocal. He's a vocal individual. I mean, if he lightened up, man, that'd probably be a good channel. I'd like to know what he's doing. Besides treating, I don't care about that. I'd like to see somebody move 77 hives just on a whim because it's going to be cold and then move them all back out and then do it again in a couple days. What do I got here? Let me just we're just freestyling here now because that's such a short video. Really not much to talk about. I'm not playing his other videos. His other videos are kind of bad too, but we're freestyling now. If we think about it, while the terminology is incorrect, the audience who watches it outside of Beaks won't know. Right, kind of. That's well, I don't think it's ever wrong to, even if somebody's not a beekeeper, to just point out that a hive is the equipment and the colony is the family of bees, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Um, what is I wonder what cold for that dude? I don't know. Like when it's gonna get. I never brought bees in. I've had my best year ever. Like I said, 8,000 times was the year we had negative 22 degrees for a couple weeks. I didn't have a single colony die. All my hives were already dead because they're made out of dead wood, but didn't have a single one die. Then this winter, it's not that bad, wasn't that cold, and the opposite happened. Well, not the exact opposite. Yes, we're all in agreement with that. Calling somebody a moron and stupid. It used to be cool, maybe in the 80s, you could get away with it. And now, depending who you say it to, you're going to answer to that, to calling somebody stupid to their, in any way. It's just not, it's different times. You could say a lot of things, but stupid, after thinking about it, I don't like calling somebody stupid. They might have done something stupid, but that doesn't mean they're a stupid person. Like me. Oh my God, if I was called stupid every time I did something stupid, I probably would be good. So shit, what else is going on? We got a small little comfy little group in here. That lady says Egypt. There's probably a couple people who say that. I think I know who you're talking about. Egypt. Let me see what. So, oh, I made a video today. I'll probably edit it really quick when I'm done here. It's only a few minutes. Putting together a swarm trap and taking it over to my friend's place, just to set it up. I never, almost never go over there to check those bees. So they're probably going to swarm and I'm not going to be around. So I'm hoping I can get them. I'm going to go over tomorrow and make a little nuke out of them first. Mark the queen. Bring that. Actually, I'll bring those bees home. I'll let them raise a queen back there. And that's just one colony. So, oh, cool. I'm glad Wes said this. I got some catching up to do. Now, first, let me see what Chad's talking about. Then I'll come back. I know wholeheartedly I'm a dumbass. And um, the lady who was perfect for my dad, the one that says Egypt. Damn, and now I can't remember who that was exactly. Let's see. So, as Wes says here, I got some catching up to do. I think I hastily made a rule at the beginning of the Swarm Boss Challenge. Hold on, let me put my banner up. Swarm Boss 2021. Um, for some reason, I made the rule kind of flexible rule that it would start April 21st and then go to July 21st because I thought that it's not fair that people down south their swarms start earlier than up here. But then after thinking about it, your guys kind of stop a little bit before ours does. So how about it's up to the three people in here that I'm gonna alter it a little bit. I think like Rodney Middleton, his swarm should count, even though he caught it quite a while ago. And I think that Wes's swarm should count, even though they're early. So we're gonna why don't we just count those, but instead just make it like a 90-day window because that's what it was originally. Like from the day you catch your first swarm, we'll just go 90 days. And then you have that 90-day window to catch because I didn't catch nothing yet. I'll probably get some in a couple of days, but I'll go by the original rules that I made because I'm the one that I made that for, or my people. But I'm not even in the thing. I'm just saying I'll play along. But people in my area have from around April 21st to July 21st, and then you guys down south, you can count yours. We're gonna count them bad boys. Um, but just give it a 9-day window. And you got to tag these videos because I'm not seeing them coming up on my Swarm Boss playlists. You're crazy. How's it going to count? I see you guys catching swarms, but you got to put my little tag in there, right? I think. Let's see. Hold on. Let me come up here. I'm missing something. Um, throw that. I throw that shade. I throw shade at people that throw it first. Um, where are we posting our video? Okay, so Jason, I don't know if you have a YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel, um, I mean, obviously you kind of have a YouTube channel because you're in here, but yeah, just make like a little tiny video on your channel and just post it on there. Why not? It's kind of like a YouTuber thing. I mean, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm on YouTube, but it's kind of like for the little YouTube, my little acquaintances or anybody who really wants to get into it for YouTube. It's not on Facebook. So make a little video, even if it's just a minute, saying, "Hey, here's me catching one of Bruce's swarms from his hives right over there," and then just put hashtag Swarm Boss 2021 somewhere in there, like in the description or in the title, and then they'll all go on a cool little list when you search it. and then just keep track. Help a brother out. Keep track. Put like the number on the screen. Like this is number 10. This is number 15. Because I got so much stuff to do. I can't be chasing everybody around. Okay, so there you go. So Wes's first was April 6th. So May, June, July 6th. That would be the cutoff date. I think they should count because we can't control swarm disease. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I thought I did. See, I did something stupid. I'm an idiot. So yeah, they should count, and they will count. Let me see. And then look at this situation. You got Chad up there in the Antarctic. It's too early for him yet, but once he starts getting them, he'll have 90 days. Well, he's so far, he should just have the whole year. Um, you post them to your channel and use the hashtag. Yep, that's what you do. Put the little tic tac toe sign there, the pound sign. Um, Lowe's, wait, what the heck? Lowe's still in the 20s. Oof. Yeah, we're in like the 40s now, so it's bearable. Okay, Jason and Hickory Hives is a YouTube version. We're gonna pop that video into your account, and and you never know, you might blow up. Speaking of blowing up, not that I'm jealous. I'm not gonna say I'm jealous because I'm not. I'm not even gonna talk about it because I don't want. Somebody made a video recently. Somebody that I like. But I gotta be careful calling people my friends or my buddies or anything like that because that can go south really fast. So I'm not gonna be calling people my friends all the time. Or if I do, I don't know. Just not. I made a big bad mistake calling certain people friends, buddies, and now we're like can't stand each other. But somebody on YouTube made a video, very normal video, not even very normal swarm catching video. Not not bad, it's good. Only put it up like 10 days ago, and it's got 7 million views on it. One video. I just was like, wow, wow. But I don't. It's just nuts. I mean, congratulations. That's awesome. I'm not jealous, not hating. I just wish I could do that. That'd be so awesome. Probably made like I don't know $5,000 on that video, maybe. Tinker's wife, Patty, what's up? How you doing? I'm talking about a really mean, salty beekeeper in here earlier. You might have missed it. You have to watch the exciting replay. We get right to it, maybe like 10 minutes in. Hold on, what? It wasn't being all weird. That's the thing about text. You say something a certain way with a certain meaning for the way you said it, and the person reads it all nasty. Like you could just be saying something totally normal. Like what's something you can just read the wrong way? I don't know. Pretty much any sentence. I'm not used to the shave version. Oh yeah, I took it all off. I took it all off. That mullet was not coming in the way I thought it was coming in. It was not coming in nice. I actually asked my mom to take a picture of the back, and it looked like some kind of just terrible scarecrow back there. Looked like somebody hit me in the back of the head with a weed whacker. It was terrible. I grabbed my razor within 5 seconds and took it all off. And I have I have Kevin at Lazy Pond Farms hat on today that I won, and my head is too big for it to fit. Look at it; it sits up here like some kind of It doesn't work. I'm gonna have to stretch it out. I might have to cut it and stitch it back together because I have it on the last hole. The very then I don't even have to have the hole snapped. It's too tight. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, but I thought we were friends. I wasn't talking about you. Nobody knows who I'm talking about. Yes. Buddy is the wrong word to use. Just person that I know, kind of, that I thought I knew. Yes, holy cannoli. Yeah, my head looks like a big old bald shaped cannoli. So, which thing is insane that that this hat doesn't fit because that's very normal for me. My head is like a giant pumpkin. Um, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine Chad's wife twist Chad's text, but I don't think Chad's texts probably need that much twist, and they're probably salty. What the hell's this? Hey there, Mackenzie Lindstrom. What's up? Oh, holy cow! Yeah, so yeah, I'm not hating on. I'll just say it. It was Yappy. Yappy put a video out of a regular. I've been subscribed to Yappy for years. Um, just he's in that whole crew with like everybody down south, JP and all those guys, and the Dirt Root 628 Dirt Rooster, and all those guys that I like. And he's been doing well. He's been doing YouTube for a while, and for some reason that video, holy cannoli! I just I don't know, trying to figure out what it is. I don't know if it's the title. The picture is just a big swarm dumped on top of like something. I don't even remember. I watched it a while, a couple. It's not even a couple weeks ago, a few days ago, and then it was in my suggested, and I saw it said 7 something million views. That's Yappy the Bee Man, I think, or Yappy Bee Man, or Travis Ulrich, Yappy something. I'm sure everybody in here knows who that is. Yeah, 7 million. How much money is that? That's like, depending on many things, it could be quite a bit of money. And it's only been a few days, so it could be 50 million in a week or two. When I text her, I always end my text with "hun." Damn if I don't proofread and leave the and leave the N off. Yeah, that'll get you in hot water. Like, thanks, ho. Oh man. Be like, can you bring me a sandwich, ho? Oh man, yeah, that'll get you lit right up. I just made my nose run. I don't have a tissue in here. I'm in my kids' room. All right. So I'll probably sign off of here. I'm not gonna run this out forever. Just a reminder, I got my cool B shirts on my little on my whatever you call it, spread shirt. If you like anything like that. Where was that? Oh yeah, the CPM. It depends on it. You can't see it having a high CPM. Yeah, but 7 million, I guess, even if it's low, that's still some scratchola. That's still a little bit of the scottles. Hey, Betty Jean Heinsohn in the house. Betty Jean's going to the meetup in, oh my God, that's coming up. That's in like 4 weeks. 4 weeks to the meetup. I'm busting to get out of this town. Hating getting on a plane, but gonna meet a bunch of people. I'm gonna be such a goofball there. Watch. You watch. Oh man, look at this guy. This guy's in here. Lazy Pond Farms in here. Ah, you missed it. I'm not telling you now. I'm not telling you who the salty beekeeper is. You'll have to go back to the beginning and watch. No, I'm just kidding. Um, the salt. I would just say it's this person, but I don't want this person to get any whatever you call it interaction because of me. Um, Whoever subscribed to him, they're subscribed to him. But I'll say that the title of the channel is very ironic. God, man, I keep having nose bubbles come out. Um, you can talk, chat will tell you who it is. Or you can just watch the beginning of this when I replay it. You probably don't know him. Um, Man, yes, this hat is so ugly. Look at this. It's like the ugliest. My head is too big for this thing. I should have told you. I need like jumbo size. I need like obese head size with the flexibility in the back because this thing is cutting off the circulation to the top of my hair, and I need that hair to grow. It's already not growing in that great. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, but see, Chad. Now, Chad, you said don't be making fun of people, and you were grinding up that person trying to back that trailer into that into that thing. The Swarm King couldn't back that thing in there either. Okay, it probably comes really easy to farm people, country ass people, but city ass people, we don't know how to back trailers into shit anything. I mean, I can't even. I could do it. I mean, I worked in landscaping, so I did figure it out after a while. But you always want to like try to turn it the normal way that you're backing a car up, and that's the exact wrong thing you got to do. And it's hard to make your brain not steer as if it doesn't have a trailer on. So of course you just keep like jackknifing it all the time. Everybody at my job was peeing their pants watching me try to back up a trailer. And then they just hop in and right in there. Yeah, it's. But then I figured out you got to be like George Costanza and do the opposite. But yeah, it's not easy for non-country people. Yeah, I'm a city ass person. Oh yeah, 10 tries. Yeah, I mean, I mean, not everybody is as smart as everybody. It's just how it is. Um, or good at everything as everybody else. I mean, there's probably something I can do that country ass people can't do. I mean, I can't think of it right now. I can go into a crowded place and not freak out. How about that? Um, yep. I never backed a boat in. Is a boat as hard as backing a trailer in? I don't know. Hey there. Sorry. Erica, what's up? But yeah, hope I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I'll have to sport this hat when I get to the meetup a little bit because it's too tight for these videos, and I look like a cone head. Cause see, oh man, it doesn't really go in that much. Maybe I do have a giant peanut head. I don't know. I'm not the bee master, but Swarm King appreciates that. You probably say that to all the beekeepers. How would I know? You're the nail in the head. Yes, she's all right. Well, I know things because that's what a lot of I see a lot of you know not country people. What do you call people? People that don't live in the city. They don't like it. I don't know. It's a common thing. Betty Jean's a city girl now. Lost her farm from a tornado last year. Wow. Sorry about that. Best fun ever watching the boaters back their boats into the Columbia River and get them out again. So many dorky people. Um, who? What did I miss there? Yeah, I'm dying. I'm just telling you, I'm dying to get a swarm. It's gonna be cold for a couple days and rainy, and then boom, 70 something, full sun all day for a couple days, and I'm gonna lose my mind in a good way, chasing all these damn bees around. A lot of boxes to fill up. I have a lot of splits to do. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't mind doing it, but I'm always stressing about if they're gonna requeen successfully and all that. Country girls. But I got some ideas for how to raise queens that I forgot all about. I'm not going to talk about on here because we don't have too many bee people in here, so I'm just going to bore you with that. Um, all right, everybody, cool. 47 minutes sounds like a good, yeah. Keep dragging me back in. Yes, we're going to be catching those swarms. And I'm going to be driving all around over there by that bee yard. I'm trying not to give up all my bees. Never been able to do a split. Not even when you were a kid, probably in karate class or something, they made you do a split. You bought a bee nest. Okay, there you go. Probably like a solitary, one of those little solitary pieces of wood with the holes in it or the straws. Those are cool. I got like three or four of those, and they use them. That's cool to watch them. This happens every live stream. I'm like, okay, guys, it's been a good 40 minutes. Let's get out of here, and then someone gives me a good comment, and I gotta like talk about it. Okay, yeah, you got one of those little solitary bee things. Stuck it in the garden. Should work. Usually, like for mine, I put them somewhere where they're kind of in the shade where they won't get rained on, so they don't get all wet. Or usually, if you bought one that has like a little roof on it, then you're probably good. Probably won't get wet. Cool. So you're like a little solitary beekeeper now, keeping a little solitary, the little mason bees. You won't need a suit for them because you're probably not going to get stung by them. They don't really mess with you that much. All right. Good night. Good night, Jason Hickory Hives. All right. Yep. Got a little roof on it. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool meeting you, Tim. It's gonna be cool. Just trolling people in person. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. I got some plans to just catch people falling for some shit I'm gonna do on camera. People should just stay away from me unless we're really good. Then you can come around me. But I'm probably still gonna get you somehow doing something. Hold on, man. You guys are moving fast now. What the heck? Yep, the Mason bees, they're cool. Clueless beekeeping in the house, totally clueless, but that's cool. Um, oh man, like leaving that fast? You got here later? Okay. See it. You could watch the replay. All right, here we go. Here's what I like to talk about. Hung a swarm trap today at a buddy's house by me. His land borders nature preserve. Yeah, it's a little early, but ain't no big deal as long as you said it right. I hope there's no honey in there. I say this all the time. I was setting up my box today and I was pulling out. It's hard. Like so many of my frames have honey in them. Not a lot, just 4 or 5 cells, or maybe a little block of honey. They're no good. Like you don't want anything in there. So I was thinking I should make a video saying, "Is this frame good? Is this frame good?" And then just scream no, because it has honey in it or nectar or pollen. You just don't want that in there. Don't don't like screw yourself by putting honey in your swarm traps. But yeah, I hope you catch one. Hope it's set nice. You should make a video about that. Show me how you set it up. Put Swarm Boss in the title. Let me see. Just want to love them pollinators. I love all bugs except for ticks. Oh God, I hate ticks. Oh, you have no idea. My mind goes on like idea mode, just thinking of how I can just get people with certain things, and they don't even know. I have a couple quirks about me that you can't tell from on here, but you'll see them when you meet me, and you'll know you'll know something's up. Let me see. Okay, I thought Clueless Beekeeping left. Okay, 30 traps throughout Austin. 30's good. Maybe that's Texas, and down there, I'm sure that's already popping. Why not leave frames with honey? They'll go. See, that sounds good, right? Yeah, they find it. There's honey in there, and then they know. But here's the thing: when bees are swarming like crazy, that's during a flow most of the time, at least at the beginning. They don't care about no honey in them boxes. You might get some. It's not robbers. They'll go in there and take a little bit of honey if you're in some area where there's nothing blooming. But I'm sure everything's blooming where you're at. So you're just not gonna get, at least for me. I could extract right now out in the middle of my yard and not have one bee come near me. They just don't care. So that honey is just gonna sit in your swarm trap and attract ants. Ants is the first thing gonna go in there. Ants don't have a flow. They find all that free food and they go in there and they stink it up with all their ant smells. And the bees ain't going in there. They're just not. So don't leave honey in there. Or a mouse can get in there. But bees, they have plenty of stuff out there to get right now. So it's not like in the fall where you're going to get a whole robbing frenzy. That's why like Tim made a video a couple days ago. He did a cutout and he was going to open feed some combs of honey and sugar to the bees, and I thought, man, it's not going to be the way it is in the fall. You're not going to have 1,000 bees out there going after that. I could put out buckets of stuff here. The bees ain't going to touch it. So at the end, he had to show some kind of feeding and cleaning from an older video because it was got cool, but it also you're just not going to get that robbing. So I don't know why the hell I said all that, but don't put honey frames in the swarm traps. Oh, so then this is what happens on Facebook. I say don't put honey in your swarm traps, and somebody always has to pipe up. I put honey in my swarm trap and I caught bees every time they do that. Okay, every once in a while you might get lucky, but as a best practice, you don't put honey in there. Okay, okay. I think I kind of beat that dead horse back alive. But yeah, don't put honey in there. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, you put it out there. If they use it, great. Um, Don't overthink it. It's those bees, wild bees, wild natural solitary bees. They know what the hell they're doing. They're going to use what they want to use. They don't have people like us beekeepers constantly screwing up their selection process. The weak ones die every year. The good ones live, and they do get a lot of pressure put on them from pesticides and things, but you can't control that. So, like that video we were reviewing today, just rambling on about toxic chemicals, toxic. Yeah, okay, we get that. There's chemicals that are bad for bees, but what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Follow your bees around and don't let them get into stuff? You can't do anything about it, so stop bitching about it. Unless you can not use chemicals in your own yard or try to tell people, please don't do that. But overall, you don't you can't control the whole country. So there's going to be some places where bees get into stuff. There's many more things you can do, like not screw up the selection process of bees that you can worry about than getting all stressed about something you can't do anything about. My neighbor wants to use Roundup and whatever other crap on his garden. I'm not going over to tell him not to do it. This is Miracle right here. So so it's good that you put out a habitat for them, but they might use it. They'll probably use it. They might not. Um, yeah, I freaking hate anything that tries to suck my blood. I hate it. And leeches, oh my god! If you ever seen Lean on Me, that movie where the kid jumps out of that big pond and has all those leeches all over his body and they're pulling him off. Oh man, that gives me nightmares. um, oh man, now you guys are really telling me all about all these things. Worms too. Oh god, I don't want worms. I haven't said that. Oh, you're welcome. No, I I heard you say that you really liked it, so you know, I thought, what the heck? It's not to lure the swarm; it's to let them know. Yeah, you can't be thinking about bees like people. Okay, these bees can smell things way. They're way more sensitive than people. You don't need to tell them where it's at. They know where it's at. If you're using an old box that has some propolis in it and a comb, an old comb, they know where it is. You don't have to tell them where it is. You can put it. You can use a little lemongrass oil or Swarm Command or whatever to get them in it. It's just I get the idea. I get the thought behind it. But if you get into doing removals or anything like that, you'll see these bees find they move into things that are set up in the worst way ever. And like that one in a video a couple videos ago where I just said I'm not doing it. They had to go they had to squeeze into this little thing behind a light fixture, get past a bunch of wires and get into a brick wall. So nobody put any honey or propolis in there. They get on there. But see, sometimes thinking like a person's gonna screw you up because you think putting food in there is gonna get them to move in, and you're gonna end up like not getting anything. Like if I want to catch, I don't know, not catch, but when you want to bait a rabbit trap or maybe some type of predator, maybe you put food around and try to catch them in the trap while they're eating. But most animals don't like nest on top of their food, when they're eating. That's not when they're thinking where to live. Maybe that's a terrible example because bees do live in a hive with honey. What record is on the wall? This is I'm not getting up. You can see my fat ass walk over there and see who it is. I don't know. It's probably the Beatles or something. Let me see. Oh, okay. So you guys are in a semi dearth. So they're going crazy over open feed syrup. Well, then in that case, if you, I still wouldn't have honey in my swarm traps. Definitely. I might scrape it open and leave it in the yard and let them clean it bone dry and then put it in the swarm trap. But um, okay, so now I see your next comment, which is I never put honey in there. Okay, so good. Oh, all right. See, I never know what the, I never know why people are asking. Yeah, don't put honey in there. And even I didn't put two and two together about the pollen, as Chad's saying here, until probably a couple years ago when I was sure there was no honey in there, but there was still pollen in there. The bees tend to not like that either. I don't know why. I try and never just figure out why stuff. I just notice a pattern and then that's the pattern. Like the bees do this. Well, why? I don't know why. I don't. I can make up a reason why they do certain things, but I don't know. It's just that they do certain things. Or they'll say the queen flies a certain distance to do this and drones do this. You don't know that. And you don't know why they do that. And if you do claim to know why, you're just regurgitating it. So you're not gonna hear me say. If you hear me say something dumb like that, let me know. But yeah, I don't try to figure out why bees do stuff. I just try to figure out what they do. But yeah, pollen and swarm traps. It's mainly the main reason I'll get wax moths in a trap is when there's a bunch of pollen in there. It seems to get them in there quicker. Chemicals. I mean, even the word chemical itself, everything is chemicals. So you can't really say chemicals are bad. It would be certain chemicals are bad. Everything is chemicals, but and even sometimes the ones you think are bad really in the long run aren't that bad. I don't know. Skeeters. Yeah, if you eat garlic, I don't know. I know a dude that ate so much garlic over such a period of time that he smelled like garlic really bad, like really bad. And yeah, I can't do that. Like if you're eating garlic enough to where like he was taking the garlic pills, those little dried up pills. Whew, man, they make your whole body stink like a friggin' Italian sandwich. Close had beekeeping had a leech on his foot or his or her foot. I don't. Oh no, it's a dude. It was it was beautiful. Yeah, my buddy did that one time. We caught a turtle in the river or the creek or whatever, and it had a big leech on it. And he went to pull it off of this little stink pot turtle, and it turned around and attached right onto his hand, like both ends attached right on his hand. And he let him suck his blood. That thing filled up like a balloon, and then we cut it open. It was disgusting. Okay, you seen Stand By Me? I think it is. Totally seen them. Yeah, they can. I don't like that. Did Kevin puke? I don't know. Oh, from that movie. Oh man, we're just going. This is Leech TV right now. Hold on, I saw a trail of blood. My foot going down the side of the pole. Oh man, hey, what's up, Mark Cottrell? What's going on? I was talking earlier about kind of tweaking the rules for the Swarm Boss 2021 that you see going by right there. And then I don't want to keep everybody pinned into my timeline for middle of the coast people. So from whenever you catch your first swarm, you got 90 days. Catch as many as you can then, and then you'll win a very nice prize that is on its way, hopefully. I just got confirmation that it's being made and can't wait to get it so I can show you guys. Let me see what else is here. What the heck? Oh man, I'm missing stuff. All right, Patty's leaving. See you later, Patty. Um, so organic chemicals are great. I mean, yeah, again, even everything is a chemical. Like every single thing. Like I'm made out. Everybody's made out of chemicals. So we just gotta have it use a different word. So maybe instead of saying the chemicals, I would say certain products or certain compounds. But things can be totally natural and organic and not made by those big companies, like, and still kill you if you eat them or get exposed to them. And some of those crappy companies make things that make life easier. So I don't know. There's good and bad and all that crap. Okay, if I don't want to eat a bunch of garlic, get some citronella gardenias and take a leaf and rub it on the mosquito beef. Well, that sounds familiar. Citronella. Hmm. I don't really. I mean, for me, when I'm outside during mosquito season, I almost always have some type of net on because I'm messing with bees. I do use like that off spray if I'm in a really rough spot. That smells kind of lemony. It's kind of natural. Um, yes, about a low, no maintenance beehive. I will say yes, there is such a thing, since maybe some people don't want to say that there is such a thing. So here goes Chad. Here goes Chad. Hold on, let me throw up Chad's answer. Oh, low maintenance beehive. They don't exist. Well, me and Chad are going to disagree here. Where was that? Bottom line, baby. If you don't have to do shit with these bees if you don't want to. Don't let people try to screw you into being a micro commercial beekeeper. You don't have to do anything. You don't want to. If I wanted to just enjoy a colony of bees and wherever the hell I lived, there's a million things you could do. You could buy a nice hive if you wanted to, bait it with something to attract a swarm into it, and let them just live there. You could do that, or you could have a hollow log, or any bees will live in anything. They'll live in a damn tire, in a freaking toilet. They'll live in a trash can. So it's up to you. It depends what you want to do. And now, if you want honey, now you're gonna have to work for that. You're gonna have to figure out some way, which is not hard. It's not hard. Even if you have bees on a log, that's it would have to be, a certain size to where they need more room. So you could have a queen excluder on top of a log with a box of honey frames on top, storage, just regular standard frames on top of it, and have the bees move up and make honey in the top box and steal that box off and put the lid on in the wintertime. It could be done. It totally could be done. Or you can do like they do in the Middle East and in like Africa and all those places. They don't have the kind of equipment we have. They put them in hollow logs, or sometimes in stone walls. Just look it up. They go in there with a knife and just cut out the honey that they want, close it back up, and leave the bees alone. They don't have winter there, but so they can do that all year. So yeah, you can totally have a low to no maintenance colony or hive. And the thing is, you won't know, if they swarm, and they're gonna swarm because you're not in there maintaining them and bugging them all the time. They're gonna get crowded and swarm. So what? You call someone up to come get them. This stuff like gets me hyped up because I can't stand hearing people grind out the same answer every time. You can do that. Maybe your original hive that you have in a log or a box or tire or whatever, maybe they won't get requeened. It happens. They'll dwindle and they'll die eventually. But you also have a lot of situations where virgin queens will fly in and take over. I've had that a million times happen here. Queenless colony gives off certain signals that when a colony makes way too many virgin queens and they all fly out, they got to find somewhere to go. And they'll fly into a queenless hive. Why do you think people who raise queens very often, and have queen cells being built want to put a queen excluder on the entrance? Because why? Because virgin queens will fly in and take it over. So you can do that if you actually really want to do it. You can just let me know. You can put anything out there, but if you really want bees to be in it, you got to bait it, or you're just really randomly hoping they move in. You can just increase your chances way more by putting some beeswax in there and some swarm lure. That raises your chances. Uh, let me scroll down. So they do exist. I can. If you were in Pennsylvania, my town, I could take you to 20 people that have low, not even low, zero maintenance beehives because they're either in their wall or their backyard tree and they don't want them removed. They don't want them removed. That's their bees that they love, and they go out and they like them and they sit there and watch them, and they don't get anything from them except for maybe pollination. Um, so yeah, it can totally be done. Yeah, and then Chad says the barrel. Yeah, my barrel hive. There you go. Um, I don't get honey out of them. Like that barrel hive actually. When I brought them here, I must have. I don't know if I knocked something loose, but my bees devastated that barrel. Just robbed them. That thing, when I went to pick it up to remove it from its original location, was probably 300 pounds. Now I can pick it up with one hand and throw it across the yard. So it's just empty combs in there. So I set it up in an undisclosed location, and bees will be moving into that thing. And I'm never gonna bother them. I'm gonna let them be, and when they swarm, I'll catch those swarms and put them into regular boxes, until the thing falls apart. And then I don't know what I'll do. Probably just burn it or something. So yeah, get one of them big ass barrels, make a roof for it. Yeah, get one of them barrels, make a nice tin roof or something that covers it because it has like a. You don't want it to pool up with rain on the top. And I'll send you some bait, and you just put it in there. Put it in there, and bees will move in. That's it. And then you'll have your lazy lazy bees, lazy pond bees. Yeah, but you'll get people. You get the typical bee club bee people that you can't do that because now you're mite bombing somebody. Well, these people, first of all, they're annoying, and they don't know anything about the 50 colonies in the area that are in trees and in people's houses. But they want to get mad at that one that you have. It's annoying. I deal with them all the time. Not only that, I do that. There's no difference between the bees in my boxes and the bees in the tree. There's zero difference. They get the same exact treatment, except that I look through them once in a while. Yeah, I like my tree trunk colony. First of all, because they survive the winter, and I don't know. I like that one. I like them all, but and I even like that little rinky dink, absolutely condemned swarm trap on the chicken coop, which I will be taking apart soon after I get done with this cutout I'm doing, and doing all my splits. I'll probably maybe let them swarm. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. I saw over on your channel. Mark made these cool um like tubular type bee kind of, I don't know what you call it, like a totem pole hive or something. It's kind of like a barrel, but just doesn't have a top or a bottom. Looked pretty interesting. Get some bees in there. I was wondering about those cross members you put in there though, because I thought that's gonna make them make weird crossed comb. I don't know. I don't think in a tree you might not even need that, or maybe put them in parallel. I don't know, so they can make them parallel to each other like they normally would. I don't know. That's just what I was thinking when I was watching it. Should be interesting. All right, now come on. It's an hour and 15 minutes of me yakking here. I'm going to get going this time. Thank you everybody again for coming here, and I don't know what else to say. um, Remember Swarm. If you make a Swarm Boss video, put the little tag in there. Maybe let me know you put it up so I can watch it. Maybe I'll review it. I want to do some reviews of all the Swarm Boss videos, like go live and play them all and show everybody what everybody's doing. And it'll be fun. All right. Take care, everybody. See you on the next one.